Emma was a widow, left alone to raise her 7-year-old son Ethan after her husband David passed away unexpectedly. David was the love of her life, and losing him felt like her heart had shattered into 1,000 pieces. Yet despite her grief, Emma knew she had to be strong for Ethan, her little boy who had inherited his father's bright smile and curious eyes. Living in a small town, Emma worked as a seamstress, stitching dreams into fabric for her neighbors. Every morning she would wake early, pack Ethan's lunch, and send him off to school with a kiss on his forehead and a whispered, "Be brave, my love." Ethan, though young, understood his mother's struggles. He tried to help in small ways, like setting the table for dinner or surprising her with wildflowers he picked on his way home from school. Their bond was unbreakable, built on shared love and resilience. One rainy afternoon, Emma's sewing machine broke down, and she felt panic bubbling up. Without it, she couldn't complete her work or earn money for the week. Ethan noticed her worry and, after school, ran to their elderly neighbor, Mr. Thompson, for advice. Mr. Thompson, a retired carpenter, had always been fond of the pair. Hearing Ethan's plea, he offered to help. He not only fixed the sewing machine but also suggested Emma display her work at the upcoming town fair to attract more customers. Emma hesitated. She had always been modest about her work, but Ethan's excitement and encouragement convinced her to give it a try. The town fair was bustling with life. Children laughing, the aroma of freshly baked goods wafting through the air, and colorful stalls lining the streets. Emma set up her booth with nervous hands, displaying her carefully stitched dresses, curtains, and quilts. To her surprise, her stall attracted attention. People admired her intricate designs, and orders started pouring in. A kind man named Sam, who owned a boutique in the next town, approached her with an offer to sell her creations in his store. Emma was overwhelmed with gratitude. She glanced at Ethan, who was beaming with pride, and felt a flicker of hope she hadn't felt in years. As weeks turned into months, Emma's business grew. She partnered with Sam, and her creations became popular in their community. The financial stability allowed her to spend more time with Ethan, helping him with his school projects and cheering him on at soccer games. One day, while delivering an order, Emma ran into Sam again. They struck up a conversation, discovering shared interests and a mutual respect for one another. Over time, their friendship deepened into something more. Ethan noticed his mother smiling more often, her laughter echoing through their home. Seeing her happy brought him immense joy. By Christmas, their lives had transformed. Emma decided to host a holiday dinner for their friends and neighbors to express her gratitude. The evening was filled with warmth, laughter, and love. During the dinner, Sam surprised Emma by presenting her with a small box. Inside was a delicate necklace with a charm shaped like a sewing needle and thread, symbolizing her strength and creativity. "I wanted to thank you for inspiring me," Sam said softly. "You've shown me how love and determination can create beauty out of pain." Tears welled up in Emma's eyes as she looked at Ethan and Sam, realizing her life was no longer defined by loss but by love and hope. As the years passed, Emma's business flourished, and her home was filled with laughter and love. Ethan grew into a kind and ambitious young man, inspired by his mother's resilience. Emma and Sam eventually married, blending their lives into a new chapter filled with shared dreams. Together, they built a family rooted in love, where memories of the past were cherished, and the future was embraced with open arms. The story of Emma and Ethan was one of triumph over adversity, a reminder that even in the darkest times, love and perseverance could light the way to happiness. And so their journey continued with hearts full of gratitude and a home filled with joy.